Good day, everybody. Good day. And Merry Christmas. It's still Christmas. This is Boxing Day. They call this Boxing Day. I wonder how many of you out there have your boxing gloves on today. Maybe sometimes you might feel like having a boxing glove. Maybe you just might want to work out on somebody with a boxing glove. What do you think? Anyway, today I'm not baking. I'm excited. I'm not baking. What I really want to do is I'm going to read a book. I'm going to read some children's stories. Maybe I might just put a little song with it. Yeah. So I have my granddaughter found me some kids' Christmas storybooks. She said, Nettie, maybe you might just like to read one of those. And I did hear a few people say that they do like to hear me read a story. I like to hear me read a story. I do like to sit back and read a story sometimes. You know why? Because a story, while you're reading, you can get lost in it. You can get lost in the story, yeah. Maybe the story is really exciting for you. Yeah, you might just get lost in a story. Yeah, just try it. Grab a book. Doesn't matter what book it is. Maybe you might just get lost in thought and take you to places that you may not have ever been. That's right. It may. It may take you from a moment and take you to somewhere exciting. Yeah, I'm going to try that now. But I'm going to sing a little song first. Now, I found Frosty the Snowman. I'm going to try and sing it. Now, I haven't been playing that much. You know that Christmas only comes once a year, right? So I'm not playing Frosty the Snowman all year long. Now, I know that I do sing it sometimes. And I try to, sometimes I get excited and I says, I'm going to try to play that now. So I just took the guitar and I tried to play Frosty the Snowman. I think I can do a little bit with it, but I do know that I can sing it. If the words is in front of me, I'll know the words. So I happen to find the words, so I'm going to try it. Frosty the Snowman. Some of you might just like it, and I do love Frosty the Snowman. I do have a lot of stories of snowman, of building them with the grandkids, and so much fun. So much fun. Sometimes we roll up this big snowball, and then we can't lift it. And we only left it like maybe 5 or 6 inches, lets it fall, and the thing just falls all apart on the snow, and then you have to start all over again because we broke up that big snowball. But we have so much fun rolling in it. Rolling it and then rolling in it if it breaks up on us. Well, right now I'm going to try and sing Frosty the Snowman. Frosty the Snowman was a jolly happy soul, with a corncob pipe and a button nose and 2 eyes made out of coal. Frosty the Snowman is a fairy tale, they say. He was made of snow, but the children know how he came to life one day. There must have been some magic in that old cell cat they found, for when they placed it on his head, he began to dance around. 'Cause Frosty the Snowman was as live as he could be, and the children say he could laugh and play just the same as you and me. You think that's right? He could, because I did see it. Maybe I watched it on a show one time. Maybe I imagined my snowman or the kitty snowman coming alive, because I do like to see those eyes and the nose and the big old hat on the snowman. And then your imagination runs wild that snowman is out running around. What about in the night if you're coming home from somewhere and then you forget that snowman is there, or maybe somebody built one while you were gone, and then you think there's something standing in the path? It frightened the dog a couple times. A snowman, he thinks there's somebody there. Then you have to tell him, oh, doggy, that's just Frosty. That's just the one that the kids built today while we were away. Frosty the Snowman was as live as he could be, and the children say he could laugh and play just as same as you and me. Frosty the Snowman knew the sun was hot that day, so he said, let's run and have some fun before I melt away. Down through the village with a broomstick in his hand, running here and there all around the square, saying, catch me if you can. He led them down the streets of town right to the traffic cop, and he only paused a moment when he heard him holler, stop. Frosty the Snowman had to hurry on his way, but he waved goodbye, saying, don't you cry, I'll be back again someday. Now that's not fair. We don't like it when he melts away, do we? We like to keep him. We would like to store him in a deep freeze, wouldn't we? Maybe we would like to make it really cold outside so that Frosty wouldn't get away too quick, especially when we build him up so nice with a button nose, and cold for his eyes, is it? Maybe I don't know it all. Maybe we can come up with interesting things to build eyes for the snowman, for his nose, and for his mouth, and a lovely scarf and a lovely hat and mitts on his hands. Yeah, you feel warm when you see the snowman all dressed up like that. Anyway, I have a Christmas prayer here, a Christmas prayer, and this book is illustrated by Sandra Rizkic, something like that. I don't know if I pronounce all the words right, but I'll try. A Christmas prayer. We thank you, God in heaven, as Christmas time draws near, for all your gifts and blessings at this special time of year. As the Christmas season starts, we thank you, God, with all our hearts. This is our pretty picture of a teddy bear, and he's sitting by a Christmas tree. As white snowflakes start to fall, we skip together hand in hand. We marvel at the beauty of your winter wonderland. We thank you, God, as winter's here. We know that Christmas time is near. And here we have it. We have a snowman. And look at that snowman. It's dressed up so pretty. It has like maybe buttons for its eyes and nose and a hat. And we have actually that looks like a little red fox there decorating the snowman. Or maybe he's going to try and lick it. Maybe he's trying to lick the snowman. Well, actually, that is 3 foxes. Maybe they build the snowman. Now I'm getting excited. Foxes are building snowmans too. Yeah. Yes, that's lovely. At home, the kitchen's bustling. As we bake a festive treat, we thank you, God, at Christmas time for all the food we eat. Thank you for the tasty things that every Christmas season brings. Yes, because people are making cookies and cake, and maybe this is some sort of an ice cream or a custard or something like that. Pudding, some kind of a pudding. See, the kids are getting ready to lick the spoons. The kitties, foxes. A Christmas prayer. I'm looking back at it because sometimes I try and figure out who's in the story, like, because I thought this was kitties, but this looks like whoa, maybe they're teddy bears. Maybe they're teddy bears after all. As friends and family gather round, we have so much to share. We thank you for this time to show how much we care. Yeah, this is why a lot of times we do baking and cleaning up and decorating, that kind of thing. We like sharing our pretties. Thank you, God, for our friends and your love that never ends. Two lovely cakes over here on the table. Yeah. Ooh, take a look at that. Take a look at me now. Yeah. Yeah, books are kind of interesting. They can take you places. Out in the woods and seeing foxes building snowmans. Angelic music fills the air. Trumpets sound and sweet bells ring. We thank you, God, for music and for the carols that we sing. At this time, the world rejoices. We thank you, God, with hearts and voices. And they're singing. The little kitty animals, we'll call them, they're singing. Yeah, they're singing. Actually, they're carolers. They're carolers, you see? They're carolers. Look at that. Amazing. I wrap up presents for my friends and tie them with a bow. We thank you, God, for all your gifts and all the love you show. We show each other that we care and give thanks for friends everywhere. Thank you, friends. Thank you. Thank you for being there. Here they are. They're wrapping the gifts. Lovely gifts. A little book, I better not say what the gifts are because they're wrapping them up and they're supposed to be a surprise. Yeah, I can't tell. As we speed down the highest hill, snow glimmers on the ground. We thank you, God, for laughter and the joy that's all around. Thank you, God, for snowy weather, for the fun we have together. Yeah, for the fun that we have together, the laughs that we share, the jokes that we tell, the singing that we do together. And when we make a mistake, we look at each other and say, oh, I did that. I did that. And there we are, we're sliding. Remember those sleighs, guys? Remember those sleighs, yeah. We used to get on those sleighs and slide down the hill, hoping that there's not a tree in the way to run into. To bump into? I did that a time or two. Bump into a tree. Or probably end up crying over it, screeching over it. Hey, help me, thinking that I had a arm broke or something like that. I bet you did that too. I bet you run into a tree. Yeah. We decorate the Christmas tree with bright balls and with bright balls, bows, and lights. We thank you, God, for Christmas joy that warms our winter nights. Yeah. Bright balls, bows, and lights. We thank you, God, for Christmas joy that warms our winter nights. Yes, being around friends and laughter and having so much fun. It's a nice warmth in a way. At Christmas, and as Christmas Day is nearly here, we thank you, God, for festive cheer. Yes. Yeah, we need to cheer each other on. Yes, we need to cheer each other on with laughter and the giving of gifts and the sharing of our lovely cookies. Yeah, we do that. We make some things and we love to take it around and share it and see this lovely smile on people's faces. Yes. I hang my stocking by the fire on a cozy Christmas Eve. We thank you, God, on this night for the gifts that we receive. We thank you, God, for Christmas joy you bring to every girl and boy. And there they are. They're hanging their Christmas stockings by the fireplace. Be careful now. Be careful now. We're hanging the stockings by the fireplace. Do you know that Santa got to come down that fireplace? We better put the fire out before we go to bed. Yeah, we better put that fire out before we go to bed. Because Santa's going to come down that chimney and fill in stockings. Yeah. That's different. We gaze up at the silver moon and the shining stars above. We thank you, God in heaven, for your wisdom and your love. For all the love and joy we share. We say Christmas thank you prayer. we say a Christmas thank you prayer. Sometimes I might just leave out a word because I'm so excited over reading the book. This is a joyful book. I see the snowman there. This little bear is looking out and seeing the snowman, and he's seeing the sun. We can see it almost like glowing up. Well, it's not sun because it's dark, but the moon must be bright. The moon must be bright and shining in on him. Yeah. Yeah, see his eyes, how they glow, and his nose. You're beautiful. He's got a lovely little book there alongside of him. Maybe he was reading a book too before he got up on the bed. Or maybe he sat on the bed and read the book. Yes, Audrey. Yes, Audrey. Get some of your facts straight now. Anyway, that was a lovely book. A Christmas prayer. Yeah. I always like this. I always like this little Christmas carol. Maybe I'll play a little bit. Maybe I'll go out of tune. Maybe I might get some of the chords wrong, but it's okay. It's always okay. Silent night, holy night, all is calm, all is bright, and yon virgin mother and child, holy infant so tender and mild, sleep in heavenly peace, sleep in heavenly peace. I want to wish you all a good day. It's not night yet, but I just wanted to do this. I want to wish you all a good day, good evening, good night, and Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, everyone.